students, how are you? I hope you all are doing great today. So today we'll be starting with our very interesting and a very relatable topic, that is time and calendar. Let's look at the learning objective, students. In this chapter, we will learn to read the exact time, read time in minutes, understand time in AM and PM, how to read 24-hour clock, how we can add and subtract time, and we will understand some calendar. Now let's recall how much time does it take for apples to grow. Very good, students, that is months. That's how you have to complete it. Now in the previous classes, we learned to read time from a clock. We also learned the relation between hours and minutes, that is 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes, 1 day is equals to 24 hours and 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds. Now reading the exact time, the shorthand or hour end always denote the hour. For example, if the hour end is exactly at 7, it means 7 o'clock. If the hour end is somewhere between 7 and 8, it means the time is 7 hours and 8 minutes. So the long hand or the minute hand always denotes the minute, students. Now between every two numbers, there are 4 small markings. To find out where the minute hand is, multiply the nearest number it has passed with 5 and add the remaining small markings, if any. Then to check the position of minute hand accurately, we will extend the length to see whether the mark it reaches use a ruler or not. Now let's look at the example 1 to understand it better. We have to write the time shown in the clock. Now we know that the minute hand has passed 2 and 3 small markings ahead. That means 2 plus 5, that is 10, and on which it occurs it is at 3. So 10 plus 3 is 13 minutes. So the time is 7:13. Now reading time in minutes. So this is 12 into 5, 16, 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, add 6. If the minute hand is at 6, that means it's 30 minutes. Minute hand is 7, 35 minutes. Minute hand at 8, 40 minutes. Minute hand at 9, 45 minutes. Minute hand at 10, 50 minutes. Minute hand at 11, 55. And minute hand at 12, that means 60 minutes or 1 hour. Now when the minute hand is on the left hand side of the clock, we say it is minutes to the next hour. When the minute hand is on the right hand of the clock, it means minute past the hour. Now, when will you go to the park? At 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock? Very good, students. That is in the morning or in the evening, you have to tell here. Now, next is our time in AM and PM. We also call it 13 past 7. Telling time as 6 o'clock doesn't specify whether it is 6 o'clock in the morning or in the evening. We don't know about that, students. So, to avoid such confusion, we express time as AM or PM. Now, the time from 12 midnight to 12 noon is expressed in AM, and AM means ante-meridium or before midday. And the time before 12 noon to 12 midnight is expressed as PM, and PM means post-meridium or after midday. 12 midnight to 12 noon, then to 12 midnight is AM, and 12 noon to midnight is 12 PM, 12 hours. Now, let's look at the practice time, students. In the first part, we have to write the time shown by the clock, students. So, this is very good, students. It's 9:70. Now, in the next one, we have to draw the hands of the clock to show the time given in the box. It is 10:57, students. So, the hour end is at somewhere around 11 and the minute hand is at 57. That means here. That's how you have to complete it. In the next one, we have to write the time 1 hour before. 1 hour before, that is very good, students, 7:45 AM. Write the time 1 hour after. 1 hour after it will be very good, students. After 2:10 PM is 3:10 PM. Now next is our 24-hour clock. We have already started the 24-hour clock in the class 3rd. The 24-hour time notation is represented by 24-hour clock. Here the time from 12 midnight to 12 midday is given as 00 hours to 24 hours, where the first 2 digits refers to hours and the last 2 digits refer minutes. They refer the hours, they refer the minutes. So it is 15:40, that means 3:40 PM or 15:40. Now look at the other examples. 8:35 can be written as 0835 hours. 11:40 AM can be written as 11:40 hours. 3:15 PM can be written as 15:15 hours. 11:50 PM can be written as 23:50 hours. Now changing 12-hour clock to 24-hour clock. 2:15 AM is 0 to 15 hours. 11:20 AM is 11:20 hours. 3:45 p.m. that means 3:45 plus 1200, that is 15:45 hours. So what we are doing, students, we will add 1200 if it is p.m. and then we write the hours. Always remember, students, 60 seconds is equals to 1 minute. 1 minute is equals to 1 by 60 minutes, and 60 minutes is equals to 1 hour, and 1 minute is equals to 1 by 60th hour. Changing 24-hour clock to 12-hour clock time, that means 0620 hours, that is 6:20 am, that is 10:12 am. For 1800, what we do, students, we will minus 1200, that is 6 p.m. When we minus 1200, that is 10:43 p.m. Know your skill, students. Write the time in 12-hour clock. The flight departs from Surat at 15:15 hours. It will arrive at Indira Gandhi International Airport, Delhi at 17:05 hours. So you have to write it in what, students? You have to write it in, when you minus 1200, it becomes, very good, students, that is 3:15 p.m. That's how you have to complete it. Always remember, students, the short form of hours, minutes and seconds are RH, minutes MIN, seconds S. Practice time B, students, and the first one we have to write the time in 12-hour clock, that is, very good, students, 5:15 am. And we have to write the time in 24-hour clock, this is, very good, students, 11:00 hours. Next is our addition and subtraction of time. Now, while adding and subtracting in units of time, we write each unit under its particular heading. Example, in example 2 and 3, what we have done, students, we will write the minutes in the minute respective column and hours in the hours one. So here the time is 6 hours 50 minutes, and here the time is 82 minutes. After that, we have to subtract 1 hour. So that means the time is 11 hours 15 minutes. Now when we subtract, students, we have to subtract these terms. So here is our hour and here is the minute. So when we subtract the minute in the minute column and the hour in the hour column, so the difference is 5 hours 15 minutes. In the example number 5, students, what we have done, we have to subtract 2 hours 45 minutes from 7 hours 35 minutes. So when we borrow 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes, taking 6 hours. So that means the difference we get is 4 hours 50 minutes. Now let's look at the practice time C, students. In this one, we have to add the following. Here is the hours column, here is the minute column. 5 hours 20 minutes plus 4 hours 50 minutes. So it becomes, very good, students, that is 9 hours 70 minutes. Now next is we have to subtract the following, students. Here is the hour column, here is the minute column. So 19 hours 35 minutes minus 16 hours 25 minutes. So it is, very good, students, 3 hours 10 minutes. Here is a calendar, students. A calendar is a record of the months, days and weeks in a year. Calendar for the year 2025 as shown below. It is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. It is a record of 12 months of a year. One year has 365 days and 52 weeks. A day is a time where the earth takes one complete rotation on its axis. 1 day is a standard unit of time. 1 year is equivalent to 365 days. 7 days makes 1 week. April, June, September, November has 30 days. All the rest have 31. Except February has 28 or 29 days in a leap year. We will start from here, students, and we will back here. And here is a short months in spaces, that is 30 days. Now to find the number of days in a year, you will multiply this calculation and you will find the total number of days. So there are 365 days in a year. Once in 4 years has an extra day. A year with 360 days, 5 days is called a leap year. Every 4th year is a leap year. The extra day is added to February, which has 29 days. And here are some leap years: 2004, 2008, 2012, 16, 20, 24 and 2028. What leap year comes next after 2024? How did you find it? A year is a leap year if it is divisible by 4. Next is, if a year ends in 100, it will not be a leap year unless it is divisible by 4. The year 2024 is a leap year while 2023 is not. So the number of weeks in a year, divide 365 by 7. Since each week has 7 days, so 52 weeks and 1 day. By studying the calendar, we learned that 7 days is equals to 1 week, 365 days is equals to 1 year, 2 weeks is equals to 1 fortnight, 366 days is equals to 1 leap year. About 52 weeks, 1 year. About 54 weeks is equals to 1 month. 12 months is equals to 1 year. 10 years a decade. 100 years a century. And 1000 years a millennium. We call the years 1900 to 1999 the 20th century and the years from 2000 to 2099 the 21st century. Now calculating number of days. We can calculate the number of days between two given dates as the example. Here's example 6. How many days are there from 9 January to 22 March if it's not a leap year? We will subtract the days. 31 minus 8 is 23 days in March and days in April. When we add it is 73 days. Here is another example. Which date is 24th day after 17th January? That is number of days in 14. And in February plus 10, that becomes the date is 10 February. Now practice time, students. In the first one, we have to answer the following. How many days are there in a year? Very good, students. 365 days. Which of the following years are leap years? Very good, students. 1872. After that, 1984. That's how you have to complete it. In the next one, how many days are there in the following? 1 week, that means bachcho 7 days, and 7 into 7 plus 3 days, that is 7 plus 3, that is 10 days. That's how you have to complete it, students. Next is our checkpoint. In the first one, we have to write the time shown in the given clock. So this is very good, students. It is 3:36. In the next one, we have to write time in AM or PM. 4:25 in the evening. Very good, students. It is PM. In the next one, we have to convert the 12-hour time to the 24-hour time. So this is very good, students. It is 13:20 hours. In the next one, we have to convert the 24-hour time to 12-hour time. So this is very good, students. 11 AM. In the next one, we have to add the following. So this will be, here is the hour column, here is the minute column, students. So it is 8:40 to 20. So it becomes, very good, students, 10 hours 60 minutes. In the next one, we have to subtract the following, students. So when we subtract them, it becomes 7:45 minus 4:20. So it becomes 3 hours 25 minutes. In the next one, we have to write the duration of time from this to this. That is, very good, students, 2 hours. In 8th and 9th part, again, students, you have to tell the time duration. Now in the 10th one, look at the calendar of current year and answer these questions. A year has, in this year, our calendar is 2025. In 2025 year, this year has 365 days or 52 weeks. That's how you can solve the remaining part, students. Now, I hope you have understood the chapter pretty well. You just have to practice exercise questions and don't forget to revise this topic again, students.